table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. The season's still just getting started. We're off in Week 3. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Throw is there for a long day against him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's third down. No throw, third and long. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Begins his return at the 16. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
56. Half. Gun.
Allen now on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, for that big shot, they wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Right. On Eddie! What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Allen to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. No one's around him. He's got space. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Play action now with Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Hey, tight. 319! Alert! What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
5 wide. What's that?
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there came from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
What's that?
Allen setting up play action. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On the return, here comes Davis. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Herbert from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 21.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
380. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Herbert on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
We're on the draw with Mixon. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up third and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Cap. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Down, Los Angeles.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Set.
Mixon on the counter. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Now it's T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Handoff headed right. It's good. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bills with a punt team out there. Braden Mann will kick it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep this time. They're on it, that's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Alert!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Allen. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring kick to the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down from the 42. Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Cook trying this one up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 43-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Brown. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He is popped immediately, and the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes, well, that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 21. Chargers nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Five wide. What's that?
Allen on the play action. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
319! Hey, home. Monday. What's that?
They'll try the right side with Cook. He gets loose down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, what's the back on this play? What's the back on this play?
Done. It's on.
And now from the pistol to Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
What's that?
First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Allen to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Bills 35, Chargers nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. As this at the 6.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade. 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 Home troops right. Grenade.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. Let's go.
Throwing now. Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so he'll stay with them. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. It's Herbert. He's got it deep downfield. He has this down to the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Set.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 7-yard line.
59, 59.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers continuing to fight at least. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
This one is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Look out!
Now a give to Cook, running left. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Look out!
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
56, 56. What's that?
Here's the handoff. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alert! What's that?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's got room to roam. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills keep running away with this. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
Backed up even closer to the goal line. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
You go.
Hand down to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
180! What's that?
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
What's that?
This is a design run for Allen. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
What's that?
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chargers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here. We draw it up for him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. We draw it up for him. Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.